Hey guys, I am trying to see if YouTube will work better for me, so let's just check this out. That resize, that's not what I wanted. Alright, let's see how this goes. And I think it's working. Let's see. Awesome! Great, it is. You can even see where I messed up here. Sweet. Alright. So I'm going to drag this over here. Alright, sorry the quality's kind of bad there to see what I'm typing. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to mess with my stream settings while this is actually live. Video. Stream, I can't adjust while I'm streaming. That's because it's a scaled output. I'm going to stop streaming for a bit, just 1 second. Start streaming. Stream should be online. Let's see real quick. And that looks better on my screen. I hope it looks better on your screen. So here we go. We're going to get started. Many HTML elements have children. So we're going to start with freeCodeCamp again today. We're going to be using the jQuery. And we're going to target the children of an element using jQuery. Alright, and here we go. And feel free to chat with me here, and I'll try to answer questions as they come along. Post questions. All right, here we go. So we use children to target the children of jQuery. We're going to give all the children of our right well element a color of orange. Okay. So if we do here, so what we'll do is we'll add our selector of what we want, which is hashtag right-well. Then we say dot children. So that's basically saying in jQuery terms that we're selecting the ID of rightwell, and then from rightwell we will say, great, this is the function. We've just now selected the children of the rightwell. Now we say we're going to add CSS, which is color orange. I don't know if that's exact, yeah, orange text. So color quotes orange.com. Or there we go. Where are we experiencing orange? All right. Next, what we'll do is run tests here, and great, it was happy. So next we're going to target a specific child of an element using jQuery. So you can say which child you want with the target class. So how we target classes. Alright, how do we target? Dot target. So we'll do bling quote to target classes. You do the dot target nth dash child, saying we're specifically targeting a child. And what child are we targeting? We're going to make the second one our target. Now we're going to add a class we're gonna make it bounce. Dot class animated bounce. So that means anything with a target class of that second child is gonna bounce. We did it! Yay! So next, we target even numbered using jQueries. Okay, we're gonna get an animated shake. So, dot target even dot add class animated shake. Great. Thanks for that one person who's watching. I really appreciate it. Now we're going to use jQuery to target the body element and make it fade out. No, I'll actually make it an animated hinge. So here, quote, dot, we're going to do the body element, dot add class, animated hinge. Oh, that's interesting. Good job. All right, so next what we're gonna do, oh, we did it. So now we're on to our first project. Oh, it's trying to get me up to where I was. I don't want to be there. Map. So now we get to go to the, after we just did the basic, we just did jQuery, so now we're going to go to front-end development projects. The first thing is to build a tribute page, which is supposed to look like this. Alright, looks like it's a bootstrap page. Very basic. Fulfill the user stories, use whichever libraries you need, give it your own personal style. So our user stories. I can view a tribute page with an image and text. I can click on a link that will take me to an external website with further information on the topic. Remember to use read, search, ask if I get stuck. When I'm done, hit I've completed this challenge and include a link to my code pen. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is decide who we're wanting to be on this person. Who are we going to have the tribute page for? I've seen people do Star Wars and stuff like that, so I'm gonna choose an iPhone. Let's go to CodePen and go to my profile. That'll work. All right. We'll create a new pin. Not from there. There. Titled FCC Tribute Page to iPhone. I'm only choosing the iPhone because it was the last, it just came out. The new 8 just came out. So let's build our structure first. Actually, we need to get Bootstrap in here, and I want my view to be, change my view. They changed it up. I think that's not what I want. Here. So, let's see. Okay, well, let's change my settings first then. CSS. I like to use SCSS mainly for colors. We'll see if I actually use it. And then we're going to add Bootstrap 4. I like Bootstrap 4 better than Bootstrap 3. I've just used it a little bit more. JavaScript I shouldn't need right now. And we don't have a custom screenshot. Save and close. Aha, there we go. And so I'll open a live view so we can see it here. That's not going to work. I lied. through zooming in on this level. Okay, let's just go here. All right, so now we added in Java, we need to add it in jQuery still. Settings. I just get Bootstrap. Great. So I just added in the JavaScript needed for Bootstrap. And let's go get to the Bootstrap documents, which should be here. So devdocs.io saves a lot of stuff here. Bootstrap 4, and we're enabling. Cool. So now I can just quickly see what I need here. I want, how does it look? All right, so we have that all within a jumbotron, it looks like. So we'll do div.jumbotron. There we go. Actually, we'll do this in a container. Div.container. Div.jumbotron. Perfect. I'll do an H1 of iPhone. I haven't centered anything, that's okay. So we'll just do this in its own div too. Div dot header. My period is not marking, of course. Okay, so it's something with CodePen. Reload. Let's see. Div.header. H1 iPhone 8. Alright, we'll just do iPhone. And we'll give a tagline. Right? Oh, I'm going to keep opening that for reference. A smartphone that changed all smartphones. And let's find an image real quick of iPhone through the years. Images. And I'm sure it's not going to have the latest one, but someone's bound to have something relatively kept up to date. And that one's kind of cool. I'll do that one. So now I'm going to download it and put it on my assets and CodePen. Save image as. I'm just going to save it to my desktop here. Great. And here we are. Assets. So this is something you get with CodePen Pro, is you get the ability to add assets. It's uploading. Okay. So while that's uploading, we'll just put an image tag here to let us know. iPhones stacked. You see the text here because the alt text says iPhones stacked, and there's no source right now. There we go. So now I can copy this source, place it here. And where did this come from? Because I like to give credit. And now I want cards, buttons, popovers, pagination. Alright, and actually I'm just going to go to get Bootstrap. And we're in V4 already. Great. Content. Components. I'll actually put it inside a card. Div class card is what we'll do. Div dot card. And we put an image inside the card. Right. So you just go here, you can actually see img. Oh, I need to add the class img-top. I'll just copy and paste here. Copy, paste, and then, okay, so now it's the image at the top of the card. We'll do a, how does this work? A div card dash text. That is what I want. Where'd this go? Here it goes. We'll skip. Let's see if they have a start slideshow. Nope, that doesn't matter. Just trying to previous. Let's see if they had a credit. Start show. Next, next, next. They're not going to have a credit. So I'll just copy this link and say credit on rant now. Fun fact, you can't actually click to rant now because it's not an HTTPS site, and I'm not going to go into the trouble, but we did it, and that's what matters. And check that out. And it goes smaller. Alright. Now, what is next? Now we need a... Here's a timeline of Dr. Burlog's life. So we'll do a timeline. So now I'm going to actually collapse the card so I can see exactly where I'm going. Oh, that's in header. That shouldn't be in header. I'm going to cut that out. Put it here, and let's tidy HTML. Great. Oh, 1 second, guys. I forgot to feed the cow when I got home. I'm going to feed you. Don't worry. I know. I'm feeding you. Don't worry. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay. So now that we're done with that, we will now start adding the timeline here. What, Thorgy? Sorry, the dog barked. All right, what do we want to use for the drop down? We can do list groups. That's kind of fun. Don't need a button though. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what kind of icon do we want. Okay, so list groups are cool. We don't need a modal. I think we're going to go with a list group. Cool. So let's do ul.list-group. And then we're going to have li.list-group-item. Oops, I missed the E. Let's actually put a title here. Actually, we'll use an H2 tag. H2 timeline of iPhone. iPhone. Okay, so let's do your timeline of releases. There has to be a timeline somewhere. Good old Wikipedia, I'm sure, has one. What if I wanted a title? I think it's told me. iPhone models. Taha. So in 2007, H5, let's do H4. iPhone. Original iPhone released. And then we'll do an H6, 2007. That'll work. Copy, paste. iPhone 3G was released in 2008. iPhone 3G. Actually, let's do this. ul li dot released 2008. ul li released 2007. Stopped being sold. And we're actually just going to copy this over and keep this open to the right here for me to use. Great. All right. So where are we now? And I'm going to actually scoot this over just a tad smidgen more again. All right, so stopped being sold 2008. stopped being sold 2010. li.list-group-item h4, right? I think that's h4. ul li times 2. Aha. Oh, I did that wrong. Thought I was being smart. I wasn't. h4 iPhone 3GS ul.li times 2. First one, whoops. Released. In 2009. Stopped being sold. (2012). So cool. So you can actually see the timeline of the iPhones. The release date clearly said, and this when it was stopped being sold. And I need some space, just to add in some space from the top. There. All right. Let's do this again. There's quite a bit of iPhones. I got this dash group dash item times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops, forgot to hit tab. H4, iPhone 4. Sold. iPhone 4 was not being sold by Apple in 2013. H4. Nope. iPhone 4S. This is when we introduced Siri. Which was in 2011, and that was actually my first iPhone. Fun fact. Stopped being sold in 2014. So now we have this guy. H4 after iPhone 4S was the iPhone 5. Introduced a new design concept. It was that longer all glass one. One second, guys. Just making sure people know again about this. So I'm currently working on my tribute page, people of Twitter. Great. So next is the iPhone 5, which was released in 2012 and stopped being sold in 2013. Now is when we start this weird iPhone SE, or 5E, C, iPhone 5C, iPhone 5C, and then UL, LI times 2, released 2013 to 20 and sold to and stopped being sold in 2015. Actually, 2015. So now we have the iPhone 5S, which was another nice one. S for security. This is when they introduced the Touch ID, guys. I released 2014? No, 2013 as well. That's right. 5S and 5C and 5S were released at the same time. I stopped being sold in 2016, just last year. Wow. Okay. Now, H4. After iPhone 5S was the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. The major thing here was Apple introduced the larger phones now. Released 2014. Oops. Stopped being sold 2016 as well. Now we have the iPhone 7 and iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. And 6S Plus, UL, LI times 2, release 2015, stopped being sold, not available, so it's still currently being sold. Now we have the iPhone SE, which was actually introduced at a really weird time to introduce an iPhone. UL, LI, LI, released 2016, stopped being sold in/A. It is also still currently being sold, and I currently use it as my work phone. H4 is the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. After that, we have UL and LI for released in 2016. Uh-oh. So pause that and leave that. And we're released in 2016. And I'm just going to copy and paste this because I'm going to be using it a lot. Copy, paste. We're still currently selling the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus also. Apparently Apple. So now we're going to get into the iPhone 7S and 7S. Sorry, iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. I'm just going to go and copy this and paste it, and 2017. And one more is left. The iPhone X. Might be like, why not just include that with the 8 and 8 Plus since they were released the same? They are not the same model. There are completely different feature sets between the two, so they get their own. Copy, paste. I don't need more items. And I'll actually add one more here, li.list-group-item. Information is from href target equals underscore blank, so it opens a new window. And I need to add that to my top also. So, but oh, there we go. Where'd it go? It's under the header. Nope, it's under the div class. Here. Great. No one now has to leave. It's just all accessible. And we will also say capitalize this I. Yeah, kind of. Oh, did it have to have a quote? With an image and text, which is what we have, and a link to an external source. I'm going to link them to the Apple website. Maybe, you know, if it loads. We'll go to iPhone 8. It's iPhone. Cool. And then we'll go here, add div p to learn more about the iPhone, visit href equals to Apple's website. Great. There it is. And let's just figure out what container to put it in, unless we think that looks good, which is totally fine. Ooh. We're going to actually change this to display-1. Class equals quote display-1. Oh, that looks better. Great. How do I center? Okay. Block quotes. Alignment. Text dash center. There we go. Text. And we'll just add in a BR here. Cool. And I would call that a tribute page to the iPhone. So now we're going to just actually submit this full page here. Great. It has text, image, and stuff about the iPhone. You can get fancier if you wanted, but I believe this qualifies as being done. So I completed this challenge. And submit and go to my next challenge. Now we get to build a personal portfolio webpage. All right. So let's see the sample they give. This is kind of cool. All right. Okay, next. Let's see. So the user stories. Access all of the portfolio web pages content by scrolling. Okay. I can click different buttons that will take me to the portfolio's creators' different social media pages. I can see thumbnail images of different projects. I navigate to different sections by clicking the buttons in the nav. Okay, so this seems easy. We're going to go back to my profile. We can actually probably go from here. I know this is slightly cheating. That's cheating. Okay. But we're going to new pin. And we'll do FCC portfolio. H1. Let's see. I don't really care about spacing, layout. And I like mine to be, you know, like not the full width. So we're going to put everything in the container class. Container. Oh, why is, sorry, div.container. And nav bar is what we need here. And we're going to use something similar to this. So I'm just going to copy and paste this in up at the top here. That way it's full width. Oh, paste. Nope. Okay. Copy. And now paste. Oh, I need to add in JavaScript, Bootstrap, and CSS. Bootstrap. Save. Haha, things are normal. Okay, so after a certain page, it just, collapses onto itself. All right, and because it doesn't want to do it normally, what we're going to do is add in a scene. Web page. And in here, studio mode, and here. Okay, sorry, it's going to get dark for a sec while I'm figuring out how to get this done. Add live view, add window capture, live preview, great, okay. Now you can see what I'm doing. And let's just add in a camera real quick. Where's it? Video capture device. Okay. And now I'm a little bit big, but we'll just go down here. Great. And we're going to transition. All right, so now I can actually make this full size. All right, so just so you guys can see what the nav bar did, here it is. Let's see if I can just fast forward and make sure I can see what you guys are seeing. All right, let's see. All right, so what we're gonna do is cut, we're going to go here and change the home link disabled. We don't need any of that, so we're gonna put, actually for the brand, we'll change and say Megan Wilson, because that's who I am. And we'll say, how does this one work? About portfolio contact. Let's just do the same. About portfolio contact. But what we're gonna do is take out this nav dash. That's fine. So now my nav bar looks like this. My name, my about, portfolio, and my contact. Let's transition back. Now what we're going to do is take out the form because we don't need it. Okay. So my nav bar is basically done, but I don't like the color. So I can actually change this color. Where is the color scheme? I like blue. let's go in here. Here. And it should go. Right here. And that just broke everything. Of course it did. Alright guys, with that being said, I'm going to actually call it a night since I ended up breaking it and I'm just going to get frustrated. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment on the video. Thank you.